from Mo's point of view, what happens is he decides to hire this lady, Kelly, who is Scarlett Johansson, decides that she would be the perfect person to drum up enthusiasm for a moon launch. Um, and the country needs it because the enthusiasm is at an all-time low. So she turns out to be really great at what she does. She's in media and advertising and such, and so she really has a real strong point of view and a way of making people get excited about things, and so that's exactly what happens. She gets everybody excited about the moon launch. The whole country's jazzed about it, and then Mo comes to her and says, "Well, everything's going really groovy. This is a scene we're about to shoot in a few minutes. It's really going well, but we need to be prepared to present an alternate version of the moon landing." And so there is kind of the interesting, strong intersection between our characters and ultimately Channing's character, who Channing is the guy who's on the ground in charge of the whole moon landing. And you can imagine wouldn't really love the idea of a fake moon landing.
It was unlike any script that I've been reading lately. We were just talking about it. Like it's kind of a movie that you don't see get made anymore. It has an older tone, but like she said, it does feel modern. And I think when I met Greg, the director, about it, Greg Berlanti, I thought we were gonna do this very like sort of pastiche sort of tone where like I don't know, like we were talking about His Girl Friday or something like that. And then he was like, no, I definitely want it to be you guys and like really play with it. And like he really wanted us to improv a little as well. And that kind of made it a little bit more modern and not so rigid. And I don't know, it just has like a really strange tone that I really loved. And also set in like a big epic setting of like our history and time in America.
Kelly is a very successful creative at an ad agency, and she ends up working at NASA because she's great at her job. And she is hired to basically like sell the moon landing to the general public, which is, it's sort of a mission that's fallen out of favor, and to rebrand NASA. And she, I think, does a very good job of it.
She definitely comes in and mixes things up in a man's world, and that's she just comes in like a bowling ball and just starts wrecking things, but wrecking
fixing things, I would
wrecking
say.
them and then putting them back together in a better way is where I was going.